What is going on, everybody? It is episode 30 of the Truth Is podcast. I'm Pastor Ethan, and today we are joined by a recurring guest. She is a freshman at PNG High School. Give it up for Braylie Lot. Braylie, how you doing? All right, Braylie. So you know how this goes, a little word association, all right? So, we'll start off easy. All right, pretty simple. Do you like any professional sports?
Volleyball.
Volleyball? Are there professional volleyball teams?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite professional volleyball team?
I don't have one.
Okay, well, when you're not at school, what's something you like to do?
Read, watch Pinterest,
What kind of books do you like to read?
like chapter novels, normally romances.
Okay. And final question. If you could eat anything for your last meal, what would it be?
I don't know.
You don't know? There's nothing that you're like, that's it. That's the last thing I want to eat.
No.
No? You must not really like food.
I do, I just don't have a favorite.
Okay. Well, Braylie, we learned a little bit about you last time. Why don't you tell us something that we don't know?
I have a really big obsession with chapstick. Like, I have like a bucket of chapstick sitting in my room. It's bad.
Why?
I don't know. It's just there.
You just
I
really
carry
like
it everywhere.
chapstick?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Carry it everywhere.
The bucket?
No, just one.
Just one. I've never seen anyone that is that obsessed with chapstick that they have a bucket of chapstick.
It's like filled to the top.
All right. That's interesting. So, Braylie, you know we're in Pastor Ron's devotion, The Plain Truth, and our truth for today is 4 tests of life. Number 4, the test of finished. So let's jump to our scriptures. Philippians 3:13 through 14. No, dear brothers and sisters, I have not achieved it, but I focus on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize for which God, through Christ Jesus, is calling us. And finally, Isaiah 43:18 through 19. But forget all that, it is nothing compared to what I am going to do. For I am about to do a brand new thing. See, I've already begun. Do you not see? So let's break these down a little bit. First, Philippians 3:13 through 14. It says, I have not achieved it, but I am focused on this one thing, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead. So when you hear that, forgetting the past and looking forward to what lies ahead, what's kind of the first thing you pull?
Probably like if something bad happened and you're trying to make up for it, but you don't know how, kind of just try to forget it so you can focus on what good things God is planning for you.
Yeah, you know, we're blocking out what's behind us and keep looking forward. You know, when we think about it as like a race, right? We don't think about all the stuff that's behind us. We're looking at the finish line. How are we going to get there? When are we going to get there? Let's go, right? So the next verse is talking about, but forget all that is nothing compared to what I am going to do. For I'm about to do a brand new thing. See, I've already begun. Do you not see it? So again, it ties back to that. Forget everything else and look at what's next. You know, what happened is not even in comparison to what I'm going to do. You know, what God's going to do in our life, you know, what has happened before cannot even compare to what God's going to do next, right? So let's jump to our devotion. Things begin and things end. It's the certainty of life. Take, for example, a young single man who's engaged to be married. On the day that he makes this new covenant with his bride, his single life will be over. It is a chapter that is finished, and believe me, there will be a test. We all face moments in life when things we were once engaged in are now past and no longer demand or deserve our attention. It can come with retirement, replacement, or even death of a spouse. In these times, it is necessary that we accept the finalities of life, put the past in its proper perspective, embrace the future, and be ready for the test which will surely come. So let's break this down a little bit. So it's talking about, you know, things begin and things end. Everything has a start, everything has a finish, right? You know, your life will have a start, it'll have an end, right? It's the one thing that we know for sure. We're going to, here, it's going to end. One way or another, it's going to end. You know, when you eventually get a job, your job will eventually end. Either you lose your job, you retire, whatever it is, right? So, when we look at it, we face all moments in life when things we were once engaged in are now past and no longer demand or deserve our attention. So, when you hear that, you know, the things that we once were doing are now in the past and they no longer demand or deserve our attention, what are you going to pull from that?
Like, if it was something bad, then I feel like if you went on like a road to like stop doing it, then you like pulled something from it to like focus on what's ahead and doing better.
Yeah, you know, the things that happen, they're no more, and we just got to move on and look forward, right? So our prayer for today says, Father, help me to finish my course in life with faith. When one assignment is completed and a new day or new call begins, help me to embrace the unknown with courage, knowing that you are with me every step of the way. You know, these prayers are something that we can consistently, daily pray for whatever we're facing in life. So, Braylie, if you had one takeaway from today, what would it be?
Don't focus on the past. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you know, don't get so caught up on the things of the past. Look at what God is going to do in the future for you, you know. Keep your eyes focused on Him and know that He has a plan for your life. He will succeed and that you have a chance to participate in that. So, Braylie, is there anyone you want to say what's up to, give a shout out to before we close out?
Give a shout out to Elahor.
Elahor? All right. Well, Braylie, it was great having you on. Everybody, I'm Pastor Ethan. That's Braylie Lott. And this has been another episode of the Truth Is Podcast. We'll see you next week for our 2-part season finale. See you next week.